Hello everyone, my name is Albert Joshua. Today I'll be taking you through the continuation of what I presented last time, data investment on the stock market with AI prediction. This will be the contents of our presentation, what we'll be presenting today. Then for the first slide, we shall be talking about the problem to be addressed. As I said in the previous presentations, we're looking at helping investors have better investment in the stock market by predicting the value of the stock once in a while, either when it's rising or dropping, such that the investors are able to know when to put in their money and buy shares and when to sell their shares, such that they obtain better profits rather than losses. For our AI environment, based on the problem to be solved, the environment will basically be the stock market, and precisely we're looking at the Tesla stock market because we shall be using the data set of the Tesla stock. Our environment is going to be partially observable. This is because we're not able to ascertain the state of the environment at every one moment. Then it's going to be continuous because stock values keep on fluctuating. They keep going up and down, rising and falling. Then the environment is going to be dynamic because the agent has to keep looking at the world before an action is taken. So the environment is dynamic. It just keeps on changing depending on the situation. Then it's also a single agent environment because we're going to basically have one software agent running in that environment to predict the stock prices. Then when we look at our AI agent, basically we're going to have the software agent. Then the sensors we shall have the keyboard, and yeah, we shall be able to put in new input for the recent stock market values and we shall be able to predict the value of the stock, which will later be displayed on the screen or the monitor. The agent is of the type, the model-based reflex agent, which basically works in a partially observable environment and bases on knowledge that is there and past history facts, which we shall be using because we shall be using past values of the stock basically to train our AI. Then for the dataset description, dataset, as I told you, we're going to use the Tesla stock market. We have the date recorded. We shall have the open, the high, the low, the edge, close, and the volume. Date recorded, that shows the time when the timestamp of the values during that day. Then open shows the values of the stock, the prices of the stock when the market opened. High shows the maximum price the stock reaches that day. Low shows the minimum price of the stock that day. Edge close, this one shows now the modified closing price based on corporate actions. Then volume indicates the amount of stock purchased during that day or the amount of stock sold during that day. Then informed search, the way we shall implement it in our AI project. Basically, we know that informed search uses algorithms which with goal state information. For example, here we shall provide the AI that information and we shall want to search for something in particular, for example, let me say the minimum or maximum value in the stock price, and we shall be able to best know when to buy and share and buy and sell the shares in the stock market based on that. Therefore, it's very efficient in reaching our goal. Then for the uninformed search, basically, it's a general purpose search. We're not sure of exactly what we're searching for because there's no additional information. Thus, the search is done blindly until when the actual goal is found. Then we shall be able to make better investment. Last but not least, we're talking about the AI accountability, whereby this was basically looking at the governance of at the organizational level, whereby the clear goals, the objectives, and other responsibilities are clearly defined about the AI, and basically it should be profitable. How is it going to benefit the business? Um, Basically, that is what accountability talks about. Then, basically, if we're to be applying it in our model, we can look at AI accountability by declaring how beneficial it will be in the stock market, and this will thereby set clear uses for the system. So basically, that's it. Thank you.